Welcome to the battlefield, soldier. Nuclear Dawn's warfare mode is all about resources. Your ultimate goal may well be to destroy the enemy bunker, but in order to keep your faction's war machine operational, you will have to locate, capture, and hold the resource points scattered throughout the levels. There are 3 types of resource points. Tertiary resource points are the smallest, fastest to capture, and easiest to lose. They also provide the smallest amount of resources. Secondary resource points are larger and require more time to capture. They are usually found at important crossroads and often make for interesting outposts. Resource points can be captured by simply standing next to them and letting your suit's electronics do all of the hard routing and cracking work while you just focus on staying alive long enough. There is only one primary resource point in each level. Centrally located and difficult to defend, primary resource points are Golden Age installations that cannot be captured by a single soldier. You will need at least 2 soldiers of the same faction near a primary resource point in order to capture it. As a rule of thumb, it's always best to bring a few more friends along, as these are the most hotly contested locations in any level.
Session terminated.
Welcome to the hot seat, Commander. In order to access your commander interface, get to the bunker and press the Use key to enter RTS mode. Your view will switch to the floating nanocam that commanders use to monitor the battlefield. Use your cursor keys or move the mouse pointer to the edges of the screen to move the camera. The scroll wheel will control the height of your camera, and the middle mouse button or the Alt key will control its rotation. In the bottom left corner of your display, you will find the tactical map. Left-clicking on the map will instantly transport your camera to the location you selected. As well as allowing for fast travel, the tactical map also offers information on enemy troops, your power grid, and your troops' activities. In the bottom right corner of your display, you will find the Actions panel. The icons displayed here will change based on the selected building. Left-clicking on an icon will activate that function. Right-clicking on icons will cancel building and research orders, and left-clicking anywhere else on the ground will clear the current selection. On the leftmost edge of the screen, you will find the Control Group selection. Left-clicking on a control group selects the buildings or troops assigned to it. In order to assign a new control group, select the units or buildings you need, then press the Control key and a number from 1 to 0 to assign your group. You can then recall those troops or structures at any time by simply selecting the control group on the left or pressing the number key that they correspond to. At the very top and bottom of the display are respectively your resource counter and chat windows. We trust you passed basic human training and need no more details on their function.
Session terminated.
Still alive, Commander? Good. This training module introduces the power production and distribution facilities at your disposal and how to deploy them to your faction's fullest advantage. Almost every structure in Nuclear Dawn needs to be supplied with sufficient power in order to function. Study the requirements for each structure and plan ahead. Production is limited, and you may have to make some tough choices to accommodate your most powerful structures, such as artillery or radar stations. Power stations are production facilities that provide your buildings with power. They are not, however, very good at distributing said power and so require the use of secondary power structures to extend their range. Secondary power structures, such as wireless repeaters and relay towers, extend the range of your power network so that you may build further and further from your base. Consortium wireless repeaters have a short range and transmit power wirelessly through buildings and terrain. Imperial relay towers, on the other hand, have a longer connection range and can reach farther with fewer units, but require a strict line of sight code. Mastering the build speeds and power provisioning capabilities of your faction's power system is the first step to truly dominating on the battlefield. So keep building, Commander.
Session terminated.
Welcome to Advanced Training, Soldier. Each of the 4 classes in Nuclear Dawn comes with powerful abilities and weaknesses that you must master to survive. Exos, for example, wear powerful armor that allows them to take quite a few hits before going down. They also wield advanced weaponry that can shred through enemies in seconds and become even deadlier when the lockdown ability is enabled. Exos, however, are extremely slow. Using their weapons to the fullest effect requires considerable skill, and the lockdown turns them into stationary living turrets, unable to walk. At the very opposite end of tactical warfare lies the stealth. Lithe and fast, stealths are a fragile class that specializes in precision strikes with the assassin and sniper loadouts. Their special ability is a cloaking mechanism that makes them invisible to most players and commanders without radar. The combination of speed, invisibility, and powerful backstab bonuses makes stealths the perfect exo killers. Keeping things in balance and stealths in check is what assaults are for. Armed with the most varied range of kits, assaults are able to hold their own in every situation, from scouting to siege attacks. The assault's special ability is a visor that reveals cloaked stealths. Once spotted, these fast-moving foes stand no chance against the assault's armaments. Last but not least come the support classes. Medics can heal with their med packs, but also carpet rooms and alleys with deadly poison grenades. Engineers can freeze enemy structures with EMP blasts, and their blowtorch destroys enemy structures just as quickly as it repairs friendly ones. Barbecue supports are the perfect agents of chaos. Armed with a devastating flamethrower and a selection of deadly grenades, if used effectively, they can break up just about any attack formation. Choose your class wisely and change it often at the Armory, Soldier. Each is designed to give you the tactical advantage in the right situation.
Session terminated.
Welcome to Social Training, Commander. From your seat of power, it's too easy to forget about your troops. They are the real reason you are floating in the sky. In order to prevail on the field of battle, you must learn to interact with your troops. Using commands efficiently means that your troops are always aware of whether you need them to capture resources, defend a position, or unleash hell on the enemy. Your troops can choose to join one of 4 squads, which are automatically assigned to Control Groups 6 through 9. Control Group 0 automatically selects every soldier that did not join a squad. Use the provided control groups, or make up your own combinations in order to efficiently select troops in the heat of battle. It's not all bossing around, however, as your troops need to be adequately supplied with spawn points and ammunition. Allowing your soldiers to easily replenish their health and ammo, and giving them the tactical advantage to deploy in a variety of locations are the most overlooked commander weapons. Place spawn points in significant locations and fortify them with turrets to help keep enemies away. Before long, you'll have unassailable outposts that your team can use as staging points for their assaults on the enemy. Research advanced kits at the Armory to enable your players to take down enemy structures and your abilities to support their missions. Finally, don't forget your artillery. Enemy outposts can be tough to crack for infantry alone, and nothing says you care for your teammates like dropping explosive death on enemy troops and structures.
Session terminated.
Attack this position. Capture enemy point.
Primary position obtained.
Capture resource.
Resource position obtained.
Secure resources. Secure resources.
Resource secured.
Destroy enemy target. Strike target. Capture resource.
Primary secured.